Central government is the biggest business in Britain, and in government, OR gets involved in just about everything that affects our day-to-day lives.
To confront our problems, to take difficult...
The Prime Minister has his own group of advisors that work in number 10 Downing Street. But they rely on an awful lot of information that comes right the way across Whitehall from every one of the government departments. And one of our roles in providing an OR service at the centre of government is to quality assure that analysis and evidence that gets to the Prime Minister so he knows what he's looking at is accurate, timely and effective.
Whether it's working out the most efficient way of treating us when we're ill, policing our streets, our transport networks, or even what you learn in the classroom. With their skills in modelling and analysis, an operational researcher helps monitor government performance and find the most effective ways of putting policy into practice.
If you're passionate about maths and you really want to make a difference, the Government OR service gives you the perfect opportunity to apply your skills, your ability to solve problems, to solve puzzles and actually improve the quality of life right the way across the whole of the public agenda. If your analysis can actually help people make a difference and make the right decision and improve the effectiveness, the country's going to be a better place overall.
This is St George's Hospital in London. Here, using OR techniques can literally be the difference between life and death.
One of the really big things that hospitals have to think about is how long patients stay, and so therefore how many beds and how many wards and how many doctors you have to look after them. It's really important for us to be able to get as far as we can the right capacity for the patients who are going to come through the door so that we can give them the treatment that they need when they need it. Patients, when they're referred by their GP, either into A&E or into outpatients, enter a series of queues. And one of the things that we really have to do, and we've been working very hard on, is getting those queues as short as we can and making sure that we don't have bottlenecks in our system. And so therefore we need queuing theory and operational research techniques to help us make sure that we can get that right.
In today's world, all of us expect the things we want and need to be readily available. That means shelves to be always stocked and deliveries to arrive on time. This is what we term the supply chain of a business, and operational research techniques lie at the very heart of this process. This is Waverley TBS, one of the UK's leading distribution companies.
OR is key to the forecasting process. We take a mathematical forecast of sales going forward, and then we use that forecast to order stock from suppliers. That stock then comes into these warehouses where we manage, store and deliver the stock from here to end customers. Once the forecast has been created, we then have teams of people who order stock against that forecast with the suppliers, and they manage that stock into the warehouses. We then use operational research mathematical models to work out manning levels, control our costs in the operation and more importantly manage the space, because our warehouses only have a finite capacity.
There are two main hubs, and we've got Hemel in the south here, and we can see the hover over here is showing the hectolitres per year of each type of drink that's actually handled by this warehouse. We can see all of these links in here are physical movement of product in and out of the warehouse. Then our chart earlier on was a zoom into that to actually show how much is going through, what workload is required and so on.
OR opportunities exist within supply chain management at all levels. Certainly it is key to the success of many businesses here in the UK.
As you think about what the future may hold for you, if you want to consider taking up a career in operational research, take a look at the interesting university degrees out there that are the best route into what we call OR, the science of better. Offering you a truly inspirational challenge that will test even the most inquisitive of minds.
But there are many different academic paths into operational research. Although most people tend to have degrees with mathematics, statistics, computer science or management content. Pupils will learn a number of OR techniques such as computer simulation, optimization, queuing theory, inventory control, problem structuring methods, to name just a few. You will also get a good balance between the theoretical work and an appreciation of the application of these techniques. And that will involve case studies, project work, which might involve working with a real-life company on a real-world problem.
Operational researchers, encouraging innovation in successful organisations.
This is a really exciting time to be working in operational research. With the Olympic Games in 2012 just around the corner, there's so much work to be done and so many people that can be involved in that.
One of the real advantages of actually having a career in OR and OR in government is that you can play a role in every aspect of government policy, every aspect of daily lives.
Important, strategic and really varied and stimulating.
Excellent problem solvers that the rest of us turn to help revolutionise the way we live.
The thing about an operational research career is that the variation you work in, you can work for any department, you can work even within the department, the projects you work on are always varied. So there's no real one role that you're working in, so the variation for me is what's amazing.
If you enjoy maths and you want to use maths in a way that's very relevant to people and involves lots of personal interaction, then OR is ideal because it does use both analytical skills and personal skills.
Do you want to make decisions that will help make the world a better place? If you'd like to learn more about OR, go to learnaboutor.co.uk.